The peaceful city of Genoa is preparing for a historic storm. The weather forecast warns of a terrible ice storm that will engulf the entire city in snow and cold. But this storm is more than just a natural disaster, it is also the perfect setting for Ian, Ward and Jordan to carry out their cruel plan of revenge. In an abandoned house on the edge of the city, Ian and Jordan sit by the flickering light of an old oil lamp. Ian, with sharp eyes, lays out the detailed plan. Tonight, the darkness will hide us. The Newman family will pay. Jordan smiles wickedly, full of determination. The first target, Sharon Newman, the woman Ian believes ruined his life. The storm begins to gather, the wind howls through every house, the snow falls heavily and the temperature drops sharply. The electricity in the city is quickly cut off. The streets become quiet, only the howling of the storm is heard like a whisper of fate. Ian and Jordan, dressed in black, crept through the night like ghosts. Sharon Newman was in the house with Mariah and Claire Newman. The three tried to keep warm as the heater went out due to the power outage. Sharon felt uneasy but tried to reassure her daughters. "We'll be fine. The storm will pass soon." But just then, a noise came from outside the window. Mariah looked through the crack and caught a glimpse of a dark figure passing by. She shouted, "Mom! There's someone out there." Sharon ran over, her eyes panicked. But when she looked outside, she saw only darkness and snow. She tried to calm herself. "It's probably just the wind." But unbeknownst to the three, Ian and Jordan were very close. Ian ordered, "Do it quickly. Leave no trace." Jordan sneaked into the house through the unlocked back door. While Mariah and Claire were checking the upper floor, Jordan appeared behind Sharon. "Hello, Sharon. You didn't expect us to visit tonight, did you?" Sharon turned around, her face pale with fear. Mariah heard her mother scream and rushed downstairs. She saw Jordan threatening Sharon with a knife, while Ian stood watching with a sinister smile. Now it's the Newmans' turn to pay. Mariah lunged at Jordan but was pushed down. Claire ran down as well, shouting, "What do you want?" The snowstorm rescue. While the situation was tense, Nick Newman and Victor Newman, after hours of not being able to contact Sharon, decided to brave the storm to get to the house. The two, along with Adam and Chance, fought the snowstorm on the treacherous road. Back at the house, Sharon tried to keep Jordan talking to buy time. She looked Jordan straight in the eye. "What are you doing this for? My family doesn't deserve this." Jordan, his eyes cold, growled, "Your family ruined my life? Tonight, you will know what loss is." Outside, Victor and Nick finally arrived. They surrounded the house in the dark. Nick broke down the door, screaming, "Let go of my mother." The fight took place in the dark, with snow blowing through the broken windows. Ian tried to escape but was restrained by Chance. Jordan, in the chaos, pulled out a knife to attack Mariah, but Sharon jumped in to take the blow for her daughter. When the police arrived, Ian and Jordan were arrested, ending a terrifying night for the Newmans. Sharon was taken to the hospital in critical condition, while Mariah and Claire hugged each other and sobbed. Victor looked at his family, his eyes both angry and heartbroken. He vowed, "No one threatens my family without paying the price." Outside, the storm began to subside. But inside each Newman, another storm still raged, with anxiety, fear, and determination to protect their family from the enemies lurking in the dark. Subscribe to Yonder to stay up to date with the latest news on our channel. The story in Genoa City is getting more dramatic as Ian, Ward and Jordan, two calculating villains, prepare to make dangerous new moves. Ian, with a deep hatred for Sharon Newman, has decided that her life must end, and Jordan is the right hand to make it happen. But this is only the beginning of their dark plan. Dark plot targets the Newman family. Ian and Jordan are not only targeting Sharon, but also the entire Newman family. With Mariah and Claire Newman in their sights, the two villains are eager to take back what they believe they have lost. Jordan, who once vowed to destroy the entire Newman family, is now even more determined to not miss his chance. Ian is no different. He has long harbored hatred for this powerful family and wants to see them suffer. However, Ian and Jordan understand that carrying out these crimes is not simple. Unless they want to go back to prison, the two are forced to operate in the dark, away from the light of the law. That means they need the perfect opportunity to carry out their plan without leaving a trace. In a surprising twist, nature may become an important factor supporting Ian and Jordan's plot. Genoa City, which has experienced severe ice storms and snowstorms, may face a new extreme weather phenomenon. Just a major storm that knocks out the power to the entire city, Genoa City will be plunged into darkness, creating the perfect opportunity for Ian and Jordan to act. Picture the scene: a dark night, strong winds howling through every street, snow covering the walkways, and the entire city falling into chaos due to the power outage. While the residents of Genoa City struggle to survive, Ian and Jordan will take advantage of the darkness to carry out their evil plan. With transportation at a standstill and communications cut off, the Newmans are easy prey. The hunt in the dark. Ian and Jordan will not miss this golden opportunity. They can plan to kidnap Mariah and Claire in the chaos, take them to a secret location to deal with each of the Newmans. Jordan, with his undying hatred, may push things to the extreme, making the Newmans pay a heavy price. But the darkness is not only an ally of Ian and Jordan. It is also an environment of surprises. If Sharon, Mariah, or another family member discovers this plan, they will fight to protect their loved ones. Will a tense confrontation occur in the cold night? Or will Ian and Jordan achieve their goal without any obstacles? Tension rises. As Ian and Jordan get closer to their goal, the plot could become more intense as other characters in Genoa City realize something is amiss. Nick Newman could lead a rescue effort, while Victor Newman, the head of the family, uses all his resources to find the villains. The tension between good and evil will explode, creating an unpredictable climax. Will there be a chance for redemption? Ian and Jordan's story is not just about revenge. Behind their dark plans are the pain and trauma from the past. Is there any chance for either of them to find light in the darkness? Or will they go all the way to the evil path, only to pay a heavy price for their actions? This story promises to be more than just a battle between the Newman family and the villains, but also opens up many new plots related to solidarity, sacrifice, and even forgiveness. With a storm in the background, Genoa City could be changed forever after that dark night. But will Ian and Jordan emerge victorious, or will the Newman family once again stand firm in the face of adversity? The tension in The Young and the Restless continues to escalate as Ian Ward and Jordan Wilde secretly plot a sinister plot against Mariah Copeland, with the goal of causing the biggest psychological shock to Sharon Newman. This is not only a bold move by Ian and Jordan, but also a twist that makes the plot hotter than ever. Will this plan succeed, or will they get themselves into trouble? New target: Mariah, the strategic pawn. Ian Ward, with his sinister nature and insatiable ambition, always seeks to destroy Sharon, the person he believes has ruined all his plans. After many failures, Ian decides to change his strategy. Instead of attacking directly, he turns to using Sharon's loved ones as leverage. Jordan Wilde, Ian's partner, plays an important role in tracking and approaching Mariah. Ian's hatred for Sharon is pushed to a climax when he realizes that Mariah is not just a normal daughter of Sharon but also the biggest weakness in her soul. Hitting Mariah is the most effective way to make Sharon completely collapse. Mariah, known as a strong, independent, but also very sensitive girl, has become the perfect target. Ian and Jordan's targeting of her is not only a strategic move but also a challenge to the fragile peace that Sharon is trying to maintain. Dark plan: the mysterious disappearance. Ian and Jordan decide to stage a disappearance to shake Sharon's spirit. First, Jordan, with his ability to manipulate and be clever, finds a way to approach Mariah without arousing any suspicion. He appears to be a trustworthy friend, creating seemingly harmless situations that are actually all part of the plan. Meanwhile, Ian quietly prepares for the most important stage, distracting and taking Mariah out of sight. The timing is carefully chosen, when Sharon is facing other pressures in her personal life, making her unable to recognize the unusual signs. And then, as expected, Mariah's disappearance sends Sharon into a state of panic. In the first days, she tries to stay calm, hoping that her daughter is just temporarily avoiding her for a personal reason. But as time passes and there is no news, Sharon's fear grows. Sharon calls for help from Nick. Is he the hero she needs? In a panic, Sharon decides to seek out Nick Newman, the man who was once the greatest love of her life and also Mariah's father. Sharon believes that Nick, with his intelligence and deep connection to the family, will be the only one who can help her overcome this crisis. Nick, despite his complicated relationship with Sharon, cannot refuse her plea for help. However, he quickly realizes that this is not just a missing person case but also a dark conspiracy. Together with Sharon, Nick begins to follow the clues, from Mariah's close friends to her recent unusual actions. Each step of the investigation leads them to shocking secrets about Ian and Jordan. Nick realizes that to bring Mariah back safely, he will have to confront Ian, who he knows will never give up until he achieves his goal. The big question: will Ian's plan be uncovered? Although Ian and Jordan have carefully calculated every step, the risk in their plan also leaves many loopholes. Jordan, with his hasty personality, can make mistakes at the last minute, and Ian, although smart, tends to be complacent. What's especially dangerous is that Ian didn't anticipate the strength of the relationship between Sharon and Nick. By reuniting, even temporarily, the two could not only expose Ian's plot but also open up previously unrevealed corners of their pasts. The question is whether Nick will discover Mariah's whereabouts in time before it's too late? Or will Ian once again win and push Sharon to the brink of collapse? Moreover, is this disappearance the beginning of a larger plot to destroy not only Sharon but also the Newman family? What will the end be? The Young and the Restless always knows how to make the audience breathless through dramatic and emotional twists. Mariah's disappearance is not only a psychological shock but also creates a series of unpredictable consequences. Are love and family ties strong enough to fight against the dark plot? Or will this be the end of the peace that Sharon and her loved ones are trying to preserve? One thing is for sure, this storyline will take the audience through many emotions, with dramatic and unexpected confrontations. Stay tuned for the next developments on The Young and the Restless.